If you are curious about the Twin Cities and the Wright County real estate market, I'm going to share some brief data with you to help you decide if it's a good time to make a move, sell your house, etc. Towards the end of the video, I'm also going to share my deal of the week. This week it's coming from Plymouth, Minnesota, so stick with me so I can share that with you if you're in the market to make a purchase. I'm Erica Carlson. I'm with Bricks Real Estate. As you're looking at the screen, you're going to see that we are still in more of a buyer's market, meaning that buyers are holding the cards, getting more concessions, maybe getting some deals on properties. So I'm never going to tell you it's a good time to buy a house, but generally speaking, November, December is where more investors are shopping, people that are looking for something special. It does heat up typically after January, so we'll have to continue to monitor that. Inventory continues to be up over last year. You can see the interest rate is hovering around 7%. Of course, that depends on your loan package, your lender, etc., your situation. And then you can see lastly on my screen that we're at about 35 days on market for the Twin Cities at large. We're going to look at Wright County. Just give me a moment. If you've been following me for a while, I've been doing my data share a little bit differently, and I thought I would try something different this week and see how it works. I'm open to feedback, so feel free to comment or reach out to me if you have a strong opinion about this. But I want to answer two questions. And the first question is, has the value of my house gone up and down? Now, of course, I don't have access to your address, so we're just going to look at Wright County as a general rule, and then maybe you can derive some information for yourself. If it's not detailed enough, let me know and we'll set you up on a neighborhood market report, which you can find the link to that below. It's always there if you need to get a hold of me or you want this information. So as you can see on my screen, it's all of Wright County, not a particular property, and you see 3 bars, and this represents the last 3 years. And I want to say, I don't know if it's going to tell me here, it would be for the last month. So it's just the data is a little bit behind, but it still gives us a really good idea of what's going on. And so every year your home value has gone up. So back in 2022, let's say your house was worth 402. Today it's worth 418. So absolutely your value is going up on your property. Now, of course, the only caveat I'll make is if you're not staying up to your home, if you're letting a lot of little projects add up to big projects, then of course, this is just kind of a general storyline I'm giving you. So no, obviously nobody's particular house. Second question I'm guessing you're thinking about is, how long would it take me to sell my house if I were to put it on the market right now? So let's look at that next. All right, so again, we're looking at generalities. This is about a month past due. Really, it's a nice graph. It's just, it doesn't get us down to like the last week like I normally share with you guys. So it's taking about 52 days on average to sell a house in Wright County. And as you can see up here, it's everything. Like this is also including new construction. So if we take new construction out, it's interesting. It drops to 43 days, which then matches the Twin Cities data that I just shared with you on the screen a little bit closer. And it's interesting to see here going back because I have it set up as a bar. So this is the other years. So you can just tell how much hotter the real estate market has been the last 2 years. So it's really important that when you're thinking about selling your house and you're thinking about, well, my neighbor did this 6 months ago, or this neighbor did this a year ago. And like time tends to like elapse weird as an adult. So just kind of keep it in the back of your mind. Like, yeah, if they did that last spring, they did have a different experience. Or if they did this last November, you can see it was a tinge bit faster last year. And it was a lot faster the year before. And, again, we're in a buyer's market. These 2 years really, well, maybe last year, but the year before was definitely not a buyer's market. I promised you my deal of the week, and this is something new I'm going to try to see if you guys find this helpful or not. This is where I analyze the market and try to find a property that has been something that like I feel like would be a good deal for the right person. And I know this isn't going to appeal to everybody. I'll try to do different areas of the Western Metro from like Hennepin to Wright County to just mix it up a little bit. And hopefully you'll find this helpful if you want to sign up for weekly emails so you don't have to pay attention to when I'm releasing videos. You can certainly sign up for that, and I can give you the link to that if you just want to reach out to me directly after you hear this information and ask for more information. That's the best way to do this. And I don't care if you text or call message me through social, like whatever is best. Probably commenting below if you're finding this in a Facebook group. I might not see it that way, so reaching out directly is probably the best, just so we, can get you the information you're looking for. So like I said, the deal of the week is in Plymouth. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. It's a modified 2-story, and it had this really attractive big porch in the front where they had multiple chairs, and it looked like such a great place to sit out and enjoy the front yard, have a cup of coffee, read a book kind of thing. It is about 2,000 square feet, and it is walkable, bikeable to various lakes in the area, which is kind of cool. I really like that it had new windows and a roof put on in 2020, and they have done multiple price drops, and so they've come down $35,000, and so now they're offering it at $465,000. If this is a property that you would like to know more about, I'm going to be honest, it's not a listing of that's not what I'm doing with the deal of the week. It's not necessarily going to be my listing, but I can supply that information to you if you want to learn more about this particular property and any others. You can find me at iheartmplsminneapolishomes.com. Again, my link's below if you need to reach me for any reason. I will see you next week.